Hey YouTube, Anna and Cecilia here. I am here feeding her lunch before her nap. She's down to one nap a day, which is crazy. And I decided to kill two birds, one stone. Feed her lunch and film her 14-month update. So, it's going to be a lot of, she's eating Annie's organic mac and cheese. She likes it. Sort of trying out new foods. She loves avocado and she likes Spanish rice. She doesn't like plain white rice. She likes chicken. Not a fan of beef or pork, but yeah, so she's going to be eating during this entire update. Okay, so last time I made any sort of update about her, I think she was about 7 months old. So I went through all of my pictures actually on my phone, and I sort of pulled out some pictures that I was like, oh yeah, that's what she was doing around 8 months. So around 8 months she started pulling herself up in her crib a lot, and that was pretty much the biggest thing that happened in 8 months. In 9 months she had like a huge growth spurt boom. So she started walking at 9 months and 5 days. She started taking her first steps, and I actually got them on camera, shared them to my Instagram account. So if you are not following me there, I am much more active there. My handle is Anna TTC Journey, so should be easy to find me. She was cruising pretty well at 9 months. She just like pulled herself up onto furniture and onto her dresser, and would just sort of like stand there and get really excited and like kind of take a few steps back and forth. She wasn't like going long distances at 9 months. After she took her first few steps, yeah, mac and cheese. Macaroni and cheese. I love you. Here you go. So after she took her first few steps walking, she started crawling, and she did this really weird tripod crawl, where like one knee was tucked under her and she was kind of just like scooting around with like her knee coming over. It was weird. She still does that from time to time, but she hates crawling. She'd rather just walk/run everywhere now. She went sledding for the first time. This was back in January. She went sledding, and my husband took this really cute video. I was taking a video at the top of the mountain. Not mountain, like tiny little hill in a park. Anyway, seemed like a mountain. To a mother's eyes, that was a mountain. So I was taking a film from that view as my husband and her went down the hill, and he took a video of like her face, and she was kind of like, I don't know what to expect. I don't know. And then they went over like the tiniest little like bump, and she just started giggling and laughing. She loved it. It was so cute. Oh, you want to feed yourself? Yeah. So now we're at 10 months. She started taking blankets around and just carrying them, like huge, long, like the muslin blankets. She would just walk around the entire house dragging one, or she would like put it over her head like a little like a little veil that she was wearing, like a bonnet thing. She's so freaking cute. Anyway, so she started wearing blankets. There you go. Good job feeding yourself. Yeah. Oh, I don't even know if you can see how cute she is. So at 10 months, we were actually at the grocery store, and she saw a balloon that caught her eye. She loves balloons, like so much. So she started like pointing up and going, ah! And I looked in her mouth, and she had a tooth. Her top tooth came in. So like, all the books say that the bottom two come in first, and she had one tooth just hanging down. I was teasing her that she looked like Mater from Cars, because she just had one, like, lone tooth that was big. So I don't even know how long it was, like, cut before I noticed it, because it was, like, halfway out by the time I noticed. And then after that, it was just like boom, 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 teeth all the time, cutting new teeth. So now she has like 9 teeth, and I think, no, she has like 6 teeth, and she's cutting 3 right now. So she will have 9 very soon. Very, very soon. There you go. Oh, you want me to feed you that one? All right. Then at 11 months, so nothing big monumental happened. Oh, she started talking. Sorry. Should probably back up. I think around 9, 10 months she started talking. Her first word, I can't remember the exact date, but it was on a Tuesday, and she said mama. And of course I was like, ah, freaking out. And then on Thursday or Friday of that same week, she said dada. And that's been her favorite word ever since. So she will say mama, but she talks about these baby mums as snacks, and so she'll call those mama. She did say mum for a little while, and then no, now it's just everything food related is mama. She can identify dogs. So like our dogs, she'll say dog, dog. Or she will call them ducks, which is really cute. You call dogs ducks. And so, yeah. And she also, when she sees an animal, like we saw a cute dog at the airport, and she just squeals like really high pitched and puts her hands out to touch them immediately. Like she doesn't run to them because she gets kind of like timid when she gets close, but she's like ah when she sees a live animal, which is really cute. She says, like when we say, what does a kitty say? She goes, instead of meow. Nom, 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 nom. Good job feeding yourself. So she has a few words. In sign language, she does more food, please. She doesn't do milk anymore. She does all done. She does diaper, which is like you do this at your hip bones. She does diaper. What else do you do? What else do you do? She tries to sign help, which is a new one that I'm teaching her now. And so the help sign is your thumb up and your hand flat underneath it, and you just go like this. That's help. But right now she goes like this with both hands. So I'm trying to teach her, like, put your thumb up. And so we've been working on that sort of motor control. Yeah, she's pretty good about it, though. I'm sure I'm missing a bunch of words that she knows. But anyway, so on to 11 months. We were in Oregon, and right before she turned 1, and we took her to the beach. Oh my gosh. So we had taken her to the beach when she was 5 months old, but we didn't walk out. It was too cold. She was in like long sleeved, like jumper, that's the British term for it, a sweater set thing. Anyway, yeah. And we just like walked on the little dock or pier thing. What happened to your other mac and cheese? You have a little bit right here. There you go. And took some pictures so you kind of like see the ocean in the back, but it was gray. I mean, it's Oregon, so it's gray for most of the winter. And so this time it was sunny. It was like 70 or 80 at the beach, windy, beautiful, sun shining. Oh, awesome. We went to Seaside, which is like one of my favorite towns. And we took her on a carousel there, and she loved it. I mean, it was a stationary little horse that she was sitting on, and I was right next to her. But and like it went around in circles, so it wasn't like she just sat there the whole time. She went around in circles, and she loved it. She was just like gasping, like every time she would pass my dad, her grandpa, she would go like that because she was just so happy. And then we walked her out to the beach, and she was just in a regular diaper and a cute little outfit and a sun hat. And she just ran to like the wet sand part and sat down. And then, I mean, her first initial reaction was like, ew, my feet are dirty. Like, she kept like picking up her feet weird, and like she got it on her hand, and she was like upset about it. But once that wore off, she was like, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna look around, I'm gonna go crawl over here, I'm gonna go run, just run. So she ran a lot on the beach, which was nice. She was super comfortable with the grandparents on both sides. She was like more warming up to them quickly. My dad gave her a smoothie. I was like getting smoothies inside the store, and they were just hanging out outside, and she was in a stroller. My dad, I handed him his smoothie, and I turn around to get the other one, and I look out, and my dad has the straw in her face, and he's like, she likes it. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, no sugar. Ah! Like, I freaked out, and he was like, oh, sorry. So yeah, she only drinks water. We've tried to introduce milk to her multiple times. She's not into it, so I'm not pushing it. She's gaining weight healthily. She's eating things that have dairy in them. She's getting her nutrients, that's for sure. So, woo! Woo! Oh, okay. You can have it. Oh, I'm taking it. So while we were in Oregon, we were there. We timed it for her first birthday. And we just had like a really small, intimate party. We gave her a smash cake. She hated it. It was the dirty thing again. Like, she just sort of picked up her hand and was like, no, I don't want to eat this. She did like we dipped her hands in the cake, and then she kind of just like held it out to Doug's face, and Doug like would eat it off of her hands. Doug ate more cake than she did. And that was the last time she had cake, so that was nice. She started loving sunglasses. Every time we go outside, Doug and I have our sunglasses on. She wants hers, and she'll just like hold them to her face a lot, which is really cute. When she's inside, she takes our sunglasses, or like Grandpa and Grandma's sunglasses, and puts them on her neck and walks around, which is also really cute. So right after her first birthday, I would say it was like 12 and a half months of breastfeeding is what I accomplished. And then I weaned her. And right after I weaned her, she got sick with a cold. And I immediately felt like terrible and guilty. And I was like, she hasn't been sick for an entire year. And then I stopped breastfeeding and she gets sick. So, yeah. Oh, whoa, macaroni and cheese. But it quickly passed. It was just a, like runny nose type deal. No fever. We didn't have to like rush her to the ER or anything, but I definitely had some mom guilt going on. She started actually, are you tired? Oh, she does tired too. She goes, yeah. She started following simple directions. So we have the bookshelf behind us. The lower 2-3 shelves are all for her. Hi. Oh, and she says bye-bye. Bye-bye. And baby. You say baby. Baby. Anyway, the lower like 3 shelves are for her. And so now when she takes a book off, when she was like just turned 1, we'd say, go put the book back on the shelf, and she'll run over to it and put it on the shelf, and it usually like slides out, but I still praised her like crazy, and now she's getting the hang of it where she knows that the books are supposed to stay on the shelf. you're all done. Do you want to wipe? So 13 months, we went back to Oregon. She loves the grandparents. It was actually 14 months that we were there. Warmed up to them within an hour. She was great. We started taking her to parks, and yes, blow your nose. Blow your nose. She loves going down slides. And if they're short enough and they're wide enough, then she goes down by herself. But like always with hands hovering over her. And in Oregon, we took her to this really cool park, and the slide was perfect for her to go down alone, and we kind of like let go of our reins a little bit, not a lot. And so we were kind of just like hovering at a distance, and then she put her feet down before she was at the end of the slide, and so she like tumbled forward. And, oh, you're done with that? Okay, let's take it off. Let's take it off. Ugh. Yeah. So she kind of tumbled forward, but we were all there to catch her. It wasn't like she was flying through the air or anything. Yeah. Blah. Love slides. Oh, her grandparents bought her a ball pit, and she's like obsessed with the ball pit. She'll just sit there and like not move out of the ball pit at all. Then, as she was still 13 months, I turned 30. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, I had a little 30th birthday party get-together thing, and it was super fun, and you have cheese all over your face. At 14 months, which she just turned 14 months, the 23rd of last month of June, on my 30th birthday, she started to love to draw. So we have like her dressers in her room are chalkboard paint in the very front of it, and we have chalk for her. So she asks for the chalk by going like this, like she wants to eat it. And I'm like, no, draw. And so sometimes she'll like do the motion for draw, but most of the time she's just like, no, I want to eat the chalk. Okay, I'm gonna move that. She loves drawing. She loves watermelon. She loves, best friend, which is so cute. We were at the park, like she's cuddling to me and like not feeling very well, and then ran to my best friend and just like cuddled her. So sweet. I love it. Now I will hand her my phone, and we've done lots of like Google Hangouts and stuff, so she knows that when she like video chats with people, she could see herself and them. And so whenever I hand her my phone, I turn on the camera so that she can look at herself, and she'll just carry it around and take selfies, which is so cute. It'll be like just her eyeball and like the ceiling fan. It's really cute. This was so adorable. So every morning, like depending on the morning, how it goes, I will either take a shower while my husband is still here and getting ready for work, or if things don't work out that way, all done, I'll take a shower when Cecilia is just like awake and in the bathroom with me. I'll hop in the shower and I'll let her like watch me take a shower. It sounds so much creepier than it is. It's not creepy at all. And I let her know, like, hey, this is how I shampoo my hair, and this is how I condition my hair, and wash my face, and shave my legs. And so, yeah, Mommy's talking to the camera. So, yesterday or the day before, I was giving her a bath at the end of the day, in that same shower that I take a shower in. What do you want? What do you want? Do you want Mommy's hair tie? Ooh. And out of the blue, like I wasn't talking about any, yeah, that's where the hair tie goes. That's where the hair tie goes. She stood up in her bath, lifted a leg to the back corner of the bathtub, and I was like, she's trying to climb? Like, what is she doing? And then she starts patting her legs up and down. And I said, are you shaving your legs? And she turned around and started giggling, and then she'd put up the other leg. She'd take that leg down and then put up the other leg and pat it. And so now, every single night since then, she gets up and shaves her legs, which is so cute. She copies me. Monkey see, monkey do. So yeah, it's really, really cute. She's learning so much. And it's just sort of amazing how things sink in. Like, I never anticipated me, like, going through a narrative of what I'm doing in the shower while she watches me as something that would, like, that she knew that she could do that too. So, it's really cool. She also asks for Frozen. Let's see if you could do it. Do you want to do the magic? Do the magic. Do the magic, Cece. That's how she asks for Frozen. So there's a part in the beginning. Yeah. Oh, you're asking for it. Good job. Do the magic. In the beginning, when they're both toddlers and they're like, Elsa's making all the snow and Olaf and stuff for little baby sister, and she like does the magic and she like rubs her hands together and like throws up a snowball, and that's what she does. That's the thing that like makes her know that she's gonna watch Frozen. She also runs to the TV, turns it on almost first thing in the morning now, and asks for Frozen, which I don't give it to her. We try to limit like the movie watching. But in the afternoon sometimes, like if I need just a little bit of a break, the first like 40 minutes of Frozen is pretty much all music. So that's why it's her favorite. We listen to music. There's always Disney music going on in her house, and she loves to dance. So that's why she likes Frozen so much. And we started watching like Beauty and the Beast and Princess and the Frog and The Little Mermaid, but she's not really into those as much. She doesn't have any sort of tolerance for Aladdin or The Lion King, which is weird, only because I grew up watching those like all the time. So I think we're all caught up. I'm going to put this little sleepyhead down for a nap. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Bye!